Today is June 9th, 2021. We're continuing our channeling on self-love. Self-love is this concept that we often try to overcomplicate. We try to overcomplicate it because it seems like this elusive thing that we can't quite reach or can't quite figure out. And so because it feels out of our reach, because it feels like we can't figure it out, we automatically assume that it must be this complicated, difficult thing. We grow up in a society, in a world where we're kind of taught that everything requires hard work. We're taught that everything is hard to come by, everything is difficult to attain, and so we place this mindset even on our desire to achieve self-love. And we start thinking that it must be hard to attain as well, just like everything else. But it is something that is innate in us. For more information on why it is something that is innate, I recommend that you watch or listen to the previous channeling. But we're all born with self-love. And I explain why that is in full depth in that channeling, so I highly recommend it. So it's not difficult to come by. It's literally your whole reason for being here. Your whole mission for being here. Your whole purpose for being here. Everything else that you want in life is just the details. The true mission here is one of self-love. Sometimes not thinking about our desire, because thinking about our desire hurts, or thinking about our desire makes us notice how it's not there in our lives. Sometimes not thinking about our desire for those reasons is actually the most loving thing you can do for yourself. And even the simplicity of that is what will bring your manifestation about. So it's very important that you don't overcomplicate self-love. Simply think about if you wanted someone to show you love in a way that pleased you, or brought you peace, or contentment, or excitement. What would it be in that moment? What would you want right then and there? And then go do that for yourself. And if you live within constraints where there's not a lot that you can do for yourself, then make the best of your situation and see what you can do that's loving for yourself where you are right now. And as I mentioned in the previous channeling, doing simply this will manifest you out of your limitations so that you can be in positions where you can give yourself the things that you want, the things that you love. And in doing that, in giving yourself the things that you want, the universe will give you the things that you want too. When you give yourself what you want, you set yourself up for an energy where you get what you want. And so it's only natural, per the law of attraction, if you're sending out the signal that I get what I want, that the universe would just give you everything that you want. So please don't overcomplicate this. Simply make the most of every moment. Try to enjoy your time here. The more that you make the most of it, the more that you will get out of it. Some may ask, well then what about self-acceptance? That's part of self-love, isn't it? How do I accept myself if I don't currently accept myself? And again, that question is overcomplicating it. The question being, how do I just do things that I love and all of a sudden that will make me accept myself? When we try to take another approach to accepting ourselves, we think we have to do it mentally. We have to find some way to convince ourselves that we are worth accepting. But that's being way too mental about it. Be emotional about it. Give yourself the things that you want, that you're able to, that make you feel joy and happiness, that show that you are loving yourself. In doing that, you are accepting yourself. You're accepting yourself in that moment because you're giving yourselves the things that will please you. You're telling yourself that you're okay, when you do that. You're telling yourself that you're worthy of these nice things. You're telling yourself that I don't need a reason to give myself nice things other than I want to, other than because I want to love myself. And that's a good enough reason because I'm good enough for that. So don't be too mental about it. Just do what you enjoy and let the psychological aspects of self-love and self-acceptance take care of themselves. Because when you show your self-love, your mind will have to resolve the dissonance. You can't show yourself love while your mind says you're not worthy of love and have that last for very long. In showing yourself love, your mind will have to resolve the discord. It will have to adapt to how you are treating yourself. So when you treat yourself with kindness, your mind will shift. You will love yourself. You will accept yourself. You will see yourself as worthy of good things. And that is all there is to it. So keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate. We always get in these mentalities that if it's simple, it's wrong. Or if it's simple, it's not worth it. Or if it's simple, everybody would be doing it. But the thing is, again, we grow up in a society where the simple is shunned a lot of times. It's looked down upon. It's not respected. So no one's doing it. That's why no one's doing it. It's not because it doesn't work. It's because we're taught that it can't work, even though that's not true. So don't shun the simple. The simple is where the magic is at. So go out and treat yourself well as much as you can. Do the things that you love with the people that you love as often as you can. And that is all that there is to it.